Welcome back, everyone. Booster Busters here today to give you another update on Flesh and Blood and the secondary market. It is October 2020, so let's take a look where we stand with the secondary market for Flesh and Blood. If you remember our last recap, back at the end of August, very early September, slightly after the announcement of the unlimited print run, the stock of the Alpha First Edition print runs of Welcome to Wrath and Arcane Rising being gone. It was a very interesting time. We saw prices spike incredibly for Welcome to Wrath. Boxes were pushing 350, 400s in sold eBay auctions. Remember, sold. We're only looking at sold. Arcane Rising was 150 to 200. So that was very, very nice price jump. Now it's October 2020. Let's look at what's happening. Let's take a look at Welcome to Wrath first. So, the Alpha Edition print run sold, remember, we're only looking at sold listings, are selling from $450 to $600 right now. And anything coming up for sale in the 500 range has been selling, boom, very quickly. Look at the listings on eBay. I'll probably put up a few here for you to see. But it is just selling like crazy. The current listings, so not sold, but current listings, the cheapest boxes are listed for $750, with some boxes going up to $1,500 USD prices. I mean, that is just incredible. That is incredible. That price gain is just crazy. Arcane Rising, same thing. Same thing. So, first edition, right now, listings are at $220 to $500. Sold auctions, $190 to $250. Remember, back in early September, they were selling for $150 to $200. Now, $190 to $250 are the most recent sold listings. So in just a little over a month, we are seeing insanely quick price increases. With Welcome to Wrath, I mean, we're looking at a $100 minimum sold price increase, with an increase of up to $250 in the highest sold listings. That's incredible. In just over a month, Arcane Rising has seen a $50 minimum price increase on sold boxes, with that fluctuation going up to even $100 more than back in early start of September. I mean, wow, that's incredible. That's insane, and I'm very happy. Not as a person sitting on a lot of sealed product, because unfortunately I don't have a lot of sealed product. I mean, I'm not sure many people have a lot of sealed product of this, just because it was so hard to get, for a really long time. Especially with it not being available all over the world, and then of course the pandemic hit and everything like that. So I'm not talking from a perspective of someone who's got hundreds of boxes and is just rubbing their hands together and all Mr. Burns like and ready to count the money. No, I'm talking from a perspective of a gamer, of a collector, of just someone who's authentically happy that there's real keen interest in this game. My prediction, honestly guys, you can let this video serve for evidence. We'll get back to it in March of 2021. But I think by March 2021, we will see boxes sold for Welcome to Wrath, sold prices of $1,000. I would not be surprised if we see sold prices of 1,000, Arcane Wrath, easily $600, $700 probably sold by March of 2021. That's my prediction, right there. A lot of people ask, what would you do? What do I do if I have a box? I've seen the question on Reddit. Make sure to join us on Reddit. Very active community, growing. Lots of good resources there. So pigeons attacking my window. So make sure to join us there. But I see the question come up a lot. What do I do? I've got a box, or I haven't opened one of these boxes. Well, first of all, here's what I would do. I would sit on it for years. As a gamer, there's no reason for me to open this because we've got the unlimited set coming in November. So it's purely from a collector investor standpoint. And to me, the better option would just be to ride it out. These boxes, they don't take up much room. If you've got one or two of these, just stick them in the shelf, wait 5 years, and see where we're at. And I hope that we're at a much better place than we are now, and these are even more, worth even more than they are now. I think there's a very good chance for that. All things point to it. The company, Legend Story Studios, is doing a fantastic job of, bringing out product, of balancing the game. The gameplay is fantastic. Like, if you look for negative comments about the game, about the gameplay, it's really, really hard to find anything. I have yet to find a credible negative thing to say about this game on the internet. And everyone knows, the internet likes to shit on things all the time. But the reception of this has been just so positive. And the people behind this game put in so much work. They spent years, I don't want to misquote or anything, but I think I read it was 7 years or so, years before they even released the set. They spent years designing, playtesting. That's just crazy, right? So these people are not here to, make a quick buck. They're here to give us a true game collector experience, So I'm very happy with the way things are going, and that's just my take on what to do if I had, if you've got a box of this sticking around. Let me touch on Crucible of War, though. This is, Crucible of War is in its first edition printing. I'm seeing price increases for this I'm seeing price increases for this come up slightly as well. Don't get too hyped about it right now. Don't pay insanely over the standard price of a box because there's more coming. The whole supply hasn't hit the market of the first edition. So I know Europe, I know Canada is getting more. They're getting their initial release in November. That's fantastic, by the way. So there will be more of the first edition boxes available in greater quantity. So I wouldn't, pay insane prices for Crucible of War right now. I know the stock at the moment is a little low. A lot of places are sold out. I don't know if the whole world will be getting more boxes or if it'll be just Canada and Europe. But, if they're getting stock, I'm pretty sure there's a little more to go around for, the rest of the world as well. So hold out on paying insane prices for this. Try to find something more closer to normal price if you want to, stock up on a box or two to hold. now will be, in November, it'll be a good time to do so. What else is selling? Obviously last time in our last market update, we took a look at what else was selling. Again, playmats selling great, $40 to $150 range. Lots of new playmats have been coming out. Again, I see them selling like crazy on eBay. So, if playmats are your thing, or if you like to collect them, I know some of these are very hard to get. I know there's more of these, I guess I'll call it the first edition, the basic game playmat. I know there's more of these coming to Europe and Canada, so there will be a larger supply of these. I don't know about the other playmats, if they're getting more copies. I know some of them are quite rare. Some of the Crucible of War playmats, etc., are quite rare. But yeah, they are selling very, very well. Singles. Let's go back to singles. Legendary Spring Tunic. Okay, in our last update, we were looking at the sold listings on eBay, and they were selling for $300, a little bit over $300. Now, slightly over a month later, $600. $600, and that's not the listing. That's sold. Multiple $600 sales of Spring Tunic. It has doubled in price in a month. That's amazing. That's amazing. Another card we looked at back in early September was Heart of Fiendal. At that time, it was pushing close to $600. I honestly didn't believe when I saw the last sold listing on eBay. $3,100. That is insane. That is insane. That is 5 times more. That is 5 times more than what we were seeing just a month ago. That's insane. To be fair, it was only one sale. So, would love to get a few more data points there. But, yeah, I mean, wow, that is insane. Insane. Yeah. And going back to my point on Crucible of War, just to kind of wrap things up here for you guys, is more coming in November. Europe, Canada getting official distribution. I think what that means for these earlier boxes, these alpha first edition print runs of Welcome to Wrath and Arcane Rising, I think due to that fact, these will see an even bigger price increase than we could have imagined. Why? With the expanded official distribution, we get a larger fan base for the game, more people interested, more people exposed to the game. That means an interest, more potential collectors, more potential even, investors in looking to collect sealed product, or just gamers, that fall in love with the game and just want, to have in their possession the very first sets. I think that's what we will see due to this increased distribution. So I think these will be even hotter, in November, December, and reaching the end of the year. Of course, I'll be, coming back monthly with a market update for you guys. So we will watch those prices together. It will be interesting to see what happens there in the market. But I think, so many good things are happening for this game. I'm so excited for the expanded distribution. I know it's been hard to get these. I've done some crazy things myself to get my hands on some boxes. I imported some some Arcane Rising all the way from Malaysia, and I used to get boxes when traveling was a thing, and I traveled for work. So I was lucky to travel across the world, and just I would go out of my way to get boxes, but it's been hard now, and I know a lot of people are on that same boat. Trying to get their hands on boxes. It's going to be easier. More is coming in November. I'm very excited. We'll be doing some unlimited edition openings here again, kind of talking through the card differences and showing you guys what's changed. So pretty excited for that. And of course, come November we'll do another market update. So stay tuned for that. Make sure to subscribe. If there's anything else you'd like me to do, review, open, talk about, let me know in the comments below. More than happy to follow up with you. If you made it all the way to the end, or if you just tuned in for a few minutes, thank you for stopping by. As always, I appreciate your time, so thank you very much, and catch you next time.